My name is Jennifer Davis, and I'm with Planar Systems. I'm here with Steve Bumstead from PixelFire, who is an industry leader in combining motion graphics and interactivity with coding and development to create some of the most technologically advanced content for digital signage. And Steve is an expert in combining interactivity with impactful displays and social media. So what are some of the things that you've done specifically as people have wanted to bring in their social media campaigns into their signage, whether it's in digital, in Times Square or even smaller installations? What types of things from social media have you brought into digital signage?
Well, that ends up being one of the things that most brands want to do, is they want to bridge the gap between the content that the audience is seeing in front of their displays and their social media marketing efforts. And so we always try and think, when we're creating campaigns for these mediums, of how we can integrate Facebook and Twitter and Pinterest and Instagram and all of those things, and how we can create a branded wrapper shared experience that's going to drive social sharing and have a better opportunity to go viral for the brand, because that's where they really can leverage. And then we also try to integrate in data capture that lets them gauge their ROI and measure the success of the campaign after it's been done. Specifically, we've done some campaigns like with Disney and Times Square, where we created a photo upload user-generated content campaign where people could upload a photo and then they get a wallpaper kickback that's branded and lets them share it across social media channels. And it's turned out to be pretty successful.
Well, that's great. You've also done some projects where the world is creating content for the digital signs themselves and user-generated content. Maybe you can talk about some of the examples in your Pixit solution.
Right. Yeah, we've done several campaigns now in Times Square where we've actually created a product called Pixit that allows us to take either video or photos in a user-generated environment. It usually involves a microsite that we create for the campaign that is spread through social media channels and everything, so that it is nationwide or even worldwide as far as its exposure. And then we allow people to upload that content, share the content on the social media platforms, and also be able to see it in some sort of public display like Times Square or some other digital signage location.
Absolutely. Now, we've partnered together, Planar and PixelFire, to create some really interesting, compelling experiences with our Planar Mosaic product. Maybe you could speak a little bit about the development process of working with a interesting array display like you can create with Mosaic, and how you've approached that development and what the results have been.
Well, when we first saw the Mosaic product, we got really excited, because one of the things that we love to do is work with video in non-traditional formats. Almost every screen that we work with in Times Square is some oddball shape, either 3 times longer than normal HD, or maybe it's really tall, or maybe it's in pieces. So when we saw Mosaic, we were looking at it and going, wow, that's going to be a fun canvas for us to work with. And we've done several projects now, and we've played with the edges and used gravity and liquid simulations, and we've done a project where we did marbles that dropped into the cubes, and we just kind of like to take the shape that's been created with the Mosaic product and really kind of have fun with it in a way where people walk up to it and it's like, we try and blend that sense of reality of, am I looking through a window at something, or am I looking at a video screen? So it's been a lot of fun, and we hope to do a lot more with it.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for spending time with me today. And be sure to visit us at InfoComm in Orlando later this month. And we look forward to showing you Planar Mosaic and all the other exciting products that we're announcing there at the show.